Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. And today I have a project share with this lovely little journal. It is made from faux leather and it measures, folded, it measures about just under 4 by 5 1/4. So kind of like a A2, slightly smaller than an A2 size card. To make the journal, which does come pre-punched with these 2 holes, 1 hole, 2 holes, I used this Sizzix big die, and it is called Traveler's Notebook Cover 663626. And it's going to be hard to see on camera, but it has the journal here with the holes. It has a pocket, 2 different kinds of pockets. It has like a pen loop type thing, or a thing that goes in here through the holes. It has a little baby tag. Here's the pen loop. I think this is the pen loop. This is it's got 2 little slits. Tom can't come up with a name right now. That is the die I used. It does have a companion die that does has some other things in it, and I have that as well. Besides, I used a lot of Elizabeth craft design stuff, so I'll talk about that as we flip through that. So like I said, this faux leather is some that I really love to work with, and I got it on Amazon. I'll leave my affiliate link for that down below if you want to get package of that. It comes in a bunch of different colors, or you can get some other combinations, but it has this nice gray in there, and it's really nice to cut. It cuts really, really well, and I used some scraps from another project to make these little corner guys here. So on the front, this is a die from Studio Light, and then the innards I cut from another, I cut it twice out of 2 different papers, and then I stamped like some old numbers. I have some elastic, and I will link that as well. It comes on these rolls, and I believe this is 2mm black all the time. And they last you quite a while, so it's a good purchase. I also have on there a camera charm that I had in my stash. I added a couple little jump rings on there. All right, so if you open it up, I lined it with some paper, so I just glued that on. You could also stitch around there. So if you could see that when I cut it out. So what I did was I took my piece of faux leather, and then I took my sprayed, I think I used spray. I either use spray adhesive or I use the fabric tack for this. And it has this sort of, or the faux leather has this like fuzzy inside, and fabric tack is like glue gun quality glue. So I like that. But so that's what I lined it with. And inside pages are made with Elizabeth Craft Designs, the art journal line. The pages fit perfectly in this size journal. Of course, you can buy, they have journals that you can buy there, but I already have a die to make them. So, so they fit perfectly in there. So I think just about all of these we'll see as we go through are from that art journal line. So let's go ahead and take a look. Actually, this paper is my paper, my digital paper. I guess I have a mix in here. And it cuts out this neat edge and gives it that little rusticy look. Then this is from Atomic Studios die. So this paper's mine here with the flowers. And then the cameras, which of course coordinates with the camera charm. And this is for sale in my shop, by the way, as of making this video. That makes a little pocket here. So they had released, I think it was their designer's choice, or top of a tag type of thing. And I have a little ephemera music piece in here. And this is my artwork magnolia paper that is available in the shop. Then I have another one of those. Actually, this is my paper too. I didn't realize how much of my own paper I had in here. And I did some stamping on there. I just used some distress ink and went ahead and did that and did some more stamping. And this has tea dyeing on this side of it. Then this page, this is a Prima paper actually that I had, and I made some of my own sort of dyed with alcohol ink tape. If you can see that, it's a clear tape like you'd wrap presents with. And I used alcohol ink to make that look nice and old. I like how that turned out, so I put that guy in here. And the inside, so this is one of the pages on the other die I was talking about. It cuts this page, and then it makes this pocket here with the slits, and then I just created a belly band from some scrap that I had, scrap Prima marketing paper, and I put one of my little mini, I have in my shop some digital mini ephemera, and I put that in there. It's so cute. But you could easily put, let me grab a tag here, you know, put that in there, and then the tags fit in the slits. All right, next page is some more tea dyeing, splattery, and then I stamped it with that fun French here, the date in June, 1424 maybe? It's hard to read. And then there's the back side of that, of paper that's in my shop and stamping. Here's more of that Tonic Studio die cut there, and then I put a Studio Light tag that's layered with some graph paper that's old and distressed. And then on the back I have some parchment with some stamping on there of a moth. So I like the different textures in there. There's more of that graph paper in a larger version. So that's, I believe that's in my shop. And that's the first signature. So I've got two, I believe I've got two signatures in here. That's signature number 1. And obviously you could fill a lot of stuff in here. Signature number 2 starts out with that Elizabeth Craft Design die that makes this fun pockety thing going on here of the paper, and then I made that pocket and glued it on to the page. And then I put a die cut of a floral. It says Thoughts and Dreams, and then this pulls out, it's like a little tag. This is with a heart there, and then you could use that hole for whatever. And then I used one of my little ephemera pieces on there, tuck that in there, and there's the fun pocket die if you can get a hold of that. Let's see, so there's some more. You could put ephemera bits on there, pictures, all sorts of things. I cut it out with a sort of rough edge. You can probably see it easier on this side. This is another Elizabeth Craft design that folds back like that, from the art journal line. And then this one is from the original art journal line, I believe. It folds with this like sort of mandala cutout here, if you can see that on both sides. And then you get a tag, and did some stamping on the die. This is the die cut shape that comes out of there. And then there's this teal paper here. On the inside I have a scrap piece of Prima paper, and then I have more of that parchment with some stamping on it, and then I've stapled it and then glued all that down. So again, gives nice texture to your journal. And then here's a pocket. So this is again Elizabeth Craft Designs. You could put something in there like that. And then this has that from Studio Light. It has a journey on there like that. Here's the back of that one. Here's the other side of the paper over here. And then there's this pocket. That's a newer Elizabeth Craft Designs. It makes this fun dotted cutout, and then this pull-out tag, and you could easily make this into like a house. It's just screaming for that. And then I have my own artwork here cut out with a tag die, which I think is Tim Holtz, and it says For the Love of Art, which is a stamp, I believe, from Studio Light. If I'm not, is this one that also folds back. So you could easily add lots of journaling bits to this on top of these patterns. In the back here, I have, if you remember, this is the beginning of the signature. So this is the other page, and then I put one of those pockets out of craft paper and stamping on that. So in that pocket, I made out of some of my own paper a little envelope with a pull-out piece of journaling paper. So cute. This envelope is really, really cute. This is made from a Simply Made Crafts die cutting from Craft Stash. If I can get a link down there, I will for you. And then it's really easy to put together, and I love that paper. Okay, so that tucks right in there. Sometimes it's hard to see in the Etsy pictures too, so I wanted to do a flip through. So that is the little journal, and I really love how it turned out. I almost didn't put it up for sale, but my husband's like, you can't keep everything. Okay, so anyways, I really enjoyed making it, and I hope you enjoyed looking through it with me. If you did, please give a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell, and check out the affiliate links below and the links to my blog and store. Thanks guys so much. Have a great day.